Hey everybody, Sam Richmond, Freedom Revivalist Ministry. Just wanted to come out and make a video. Hadn't made one in a long time, and I'm out here on the farm and I've been out praying this morning and this afternoon. The Lord moved on me and said, you need to talk to those that might be going through the same kind of things that you are. Just to let everybody know, I haven't done a video, or I haven't been really out moving around and stirring around and doing a whole lot of things for the church. Most days I feel like I'm just barely scratching by. I've not been out ministering the way I used to and the way I like to. But before I get into that, I want to talk about another preacher. And some of you guys, whether you're a preacher, pastor, or layperson of the church, I want to tell you a few things just to let you know that you're not alone. Jesus loves you. Jesus died for you and me. And we are not alone, whether it be sickness, depression, oppression, suppression, or a lot of other things that come against us. Now, I'm not going to get into detail of exactly what all's going on with me and all that stuff. That's very private. And as you can tell, I don't look the same as I normally do. Been in a real struggle. But I want to tell you about a preacher that we all should know a little something about. Arguably, for me, not even arguably, probably the greatest preacher outside of Paul of the Bible was a man named Charles Spurgeon. Now, Charles Spurgeon was about 53, 54 years old, and he'd been in the ministry a while and truly worked for the Lord. Had done so many different things that it pains me to think that a lot of us are not getting a chance to do those things, or not going to do those things. Charles Spurgeon had dealt, being one of the greatest preachers. Now, just keep this in mind, one of the greatest preachers outside of Paul for the church. Brought in people by the droves for the kingdom. Got out, worked hard, but he battled depression. Charles Spurgeon, no doubt, reached the heavens more than once. Many, many times. But he also dealt with gout. And in those days, when he was alive, gout was pretty tough to deal with, and it had taken a toll on him. He was in France, and his wife was with him. And his wife had talked to him for a little while, and he turned his head, and just before he took his last breath, he looked over at his wife and said these 4 words: Jesus died for me. And took his last breath, and no doubt went on to be with the Lord. To me, that is if I don't get tore up here, that is absolutely one of the most wonderful things a person can know. No matter where you're at, no matter how bad you feel, no matter how many bad things that you've had to do or did do, whether you were called to do it by your country, your county, your city, or wherever, you, my friend, got to know this, that Jesus died for you. I've been going through a whole lot of health issues. I don't look the same. I don't feel the same. I had a rough time getting in and out and going to work and all that good stuff. And, well, I certainly can use the prayer. We all get to a place to where we may be battling depression, oppression, suppression, physical pain and anguish inside the body and outside of the body. But knowing that Jesus died for me and died for you, that is truly worth knowing. Knowing that we have an opportunity to visit with Jesus when we leave this world. When we close our eyes and draw our last breath, it will be with Jesus the next time we open our eyes. I just wanted to kind of reach out to you guys, and I felt like I needed to tell you guys, hey, this is why I've not been out and about on the preaching circuit. I've not really been able to be out and doing things. I could truly use the prayer. But whatever comes or goes, whatever ailment, I know Jesus died for me. He did that for you too. No matter what you're going through, no matter the pain that you're dealing with, Jesus died for you. He can bring you out of that. And if he chooses to, here on this side of the heaven, that's awesome. But if you have to endure to the end, you certainly will see that promise over there. Because Jesus didn't die in vain. Jesus didn't go to the cross in vain. He did not rise upon the third and glorious day in vain. He appeared to over 500 brethren because he wanted to have them to witness the fact that he has died for them. He has died for you and me. I gotta say this, and I'm gonna close out before I get too excited. I love you guys. Be praying for me. I'll be praying for you. And no matter what you're going through, remember, Jesus died for you.